Hello friends, my name's Emile and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 2. Today we're continuing on with our Let's Play and this is episode 54. And in today's episode we're heading back into the EC to compete in some more one-make races. Today we're doing our final one-make race for Mitsubishi, which is the Evolution meeting. For that, of course, we need a Mitsubishi Evo. I know, we already have one. We had one for the, whatchamacallit? What do you call it? That thing that we did, the rally racing, sure. However, we're not going to use that one. Instead, we're going to use an entirely different generation. We're going to use the Lancia Evo 3 GSR in Dandelion Yellow, because why not? There is only one race in this particular race. It is only for the standard normal style vehicles, so that's a bit of a weight off our shoulders. Anyway, I'm going to quickly upgrade this thing and then I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so there we go. That is the Mitsubishi Evo upgraded. Not quite as crazy as you may hope. It's only got about 400 horsepower, but that's still better than the Mirage. Anyway, we're heading to our first and only race, which is for normal style vehicles on a random course. Our random race has headed to the Rome Short course for possibly what's going to be one of the shorter episodes in this Let's Play by the looks of it. Anyways, as you can see in the field, we have many different generations of Evo, some Evo 6s, some Evo 5s, or could that be an Evo 4? I'm not quite sure when they started doing the sort of different tail lights to this particular model. Anyways, of course, Lancia Evo 3, this is probably one of my favourite generations of Evo. I mean, for me in Evos, this is how it goes. My favourite is the Evo 6, then it would be the Evo 7, and then probably the Evo 3. I really kind of like it in that order. In case you're wondering, sort of like least favourite Evos, to be honest with you, like the ones between like the 1, the 2, the 4 and the 5 aren't particularly high on my list. I don't particularly care for them, so I guess they'd be at the lower end, but I don't specifically hate them. My least favourite generation of sort of like popular Evo, I guess you could say, is probably the Evo 10. I'm not a huge fan of the Evo 10, to be honest with you. Also, the brakes and the suspension roll on this thing are pretty appalling, as it appears. So, yeah, I don't like the Evo 10. It's just, don't get me wrong, it looks, I don't know, right, it looks great, but at the same time, like, my brain just thinks it's sort of trying too hard, if that makes any sense. Oh my god, the brakes on this thing are just shot. Either that, or I'm like thinking, you know, sort of GT2's handling physics are a lot worse than, yeah, they're a lot easier than I actually think they are, but yeah, I think the brakes are just a bit cack on this vehicle. I didn't upgrade them. I don't usually upgrade them for these just because it's more effort than it's really worth. Anyways, we won. That's the important part, of course. And yeah, there was an Evo 3, an Evo 4, an Evo 5, an Evo 5, an Evo 6, and a Evo 3, which came in last place. So that blue one is an Evo 4, okay. So the Evo 4 was kind of like a cross between the 3 and the 5, I guess. Anyways, we get 10,000 credits, which is actually quite a decent amount, and I will see you in a second. Okay, so as you can see, that is the Evolution meeting complete, and that indeed actually means that all of the one-make races for Mitsubishi have been completed. In the next episode, we're going to be heading over to Toyota to start their one-make races, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, friends, I want to thank you all very much for watching. My name has been the Real Emile, and until next time, farewell.